Good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Round 3, DMJ Vroomroom Choice of Weapon, Season 1, Round 3, Alsace Village. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a great race. This is a tough racetrack. It's getting late at night here on track, so these guys are going to be driving under partial lights tonight. And it should be an absolute fantastic time. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, we are excited to put this fantastic race on for you, ladies and gentlemen, here this evening. So we are just going to go through some details here. We're running a little bit behind this evening. I do apologize. We were drivers meeting ran a little bit longer than normal, but that's okay. That means the drivers are asking good questions and getting good information. So fantastic stuff. We always love to see the drivers making sure that they fully understand something. So we make sure to take our time and make sure that the drivers are satisfied before we leave the drivers meeting before each race. So that's why we're a little bit behind this evening. So the qualifying will get underway in about 5 minutes. So I got to get going here and get these details out to you guys today. So again, ladies and gentlemen, round 3, choice of weapon. This is brought to us by DMJ Vroomroom, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host for the evening, GT45 Gaming. Our articles 45 on screen, and we are proudly supporting and fundraising money for MacMillan Cancer Support tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful pink little button down by the Facebook comments there. That's where you guys can donate to help MacMillan Cancer Support, ladies and gentlemen. And we raised $17 in the first week, and we didn't raise anything last week. So let's try and let's go for $30 this week, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're able to help, that'd be fantastic. Again, cancer has no prejudice, man. It eats at everybody, no matter your age, no matter your color, no matter your health. It doesn't matter. So these places and these organizations like MacMillan Cancer Support are there to help families in need with diagnosis, with therapy, and of course going through the whole radiation chemotherapy processes. Maybe they help put them up, maybe they help them with travel expenses, maybe they help them with at-home care, lots of different things that the society provides. So yeah, it'd be greatly appreciated. And if you don't, we totally understand that. I do appreciate it. And if you can, fantastic. We appreciate it so much. And from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for the donations. So we are at Alsace Village. We're in France today, ladies and gentlemen. This circuit is 6.37 miles long. There is 17 turns, left and right-hand turns. It is an original circuit, tarmac surface. It appears in Gran Turismo Sport and will appear in Gran Turismo 7, which is, ladies and gentlemen, just about 22 days away. Just a little over 22 days away, and we will be in Gran Turismo 7 as well. So again, this is presented by DMJ Vroomroom, ladies and gentlemen, and proudly partnered with LWR Designs, D-Dot Racing, Fanatec, and GT Omega Racing, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I'm your host, GT45. So we're just going to run over to the race details here really quick. The guys are just on track running some laps here. So maximum tire is softs, minimum tire are racing hards. There's no tuning required. Cars are stock settings with specific power and weight settings required on the cars, and that is verified by me before we start the race. Tire wear is at 6x. Fuel depletion is at 4x. There's no boost. There's grid start with false start check. Slipstream is real. Mechanical damage is heavy, so the drivers have to be on point during these races. The grip on track edge is real. Overtaking is default. Drivers must use the required mandatory tire for a minimum of at least one full lap. Does not include the out laps. So the drivers essentially will need to do 2 laps on those tires once they've put them on. And the mandatory tire for this round of racing is the mediums. Pit window will not open until the end of lap 4, and it is 9 p.m. in the evening over here at France. So as I stated earlier, these drivers are under the lights tonight. And yeah, I think that about covers the action. So what I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, is I've been talking with some of the drivers throughout the week. And boy, oh boy, let me tell you, Spec 1 has a giant target on his back this evening, as all the drivers are 100% gunning for Spec this evening. So it's going to be interesting to see how everything shakes down tonight. So Spec is going to have his hands full for sure tonight. We do not have Queenie in the race tonight. We have Magic Man in the race as well tonight, and Kilty is in the race tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So we have a full field of drivers for this evening, which is absolutely fantastic to see. And yeah, I'm just going to go check some settings, and we're going to get this thing fired up in 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Paul coming in with the big thumbs up. Paul is driving in the series, ladies and gentlemen. Much love, Paul. Have a great race, my dude. All right, so we're just gonna flip you over to I feel like one of those is wrong. I feel like he's supposed to have more horsepower than he has. Just give me 1 second here. We just got to verify this, chat. I got to do the conversion, so it's going to take 1 second here. Alright, so one's horsepower is not right, so we're just going to have him correct that before we start. Alright, so he's just making that adjustment right now, chat. That is why we do check the settings for the drivers, just to make sure everybody is equal here, because we do have 3 different cars, right? And it's not BOP, so it's up to us as the coordinators of the series to make sure that all the settings are as even as possible across the board between the cars, which they are. So we have to make sure that the drivers are following those settings to keep the races as even as possible for each of the drivers. So as soon as he gets that fixed, we'll be good to go. You gotta tick in. You gotta tick in one. Jake, you too, my guy. Don't forget to tick in, man. Alright, so I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I do apologize about the late start, everybody. I'm not hosting the lobby today because we've had a couple of drivers having some lag issues, and some of these other drivers have had lag issues with lobbies I host in other events as well that we participate in throughout the week, so we're just trying something a little bit different here today. Alright, so we are going to kick this thing off right away here. I just got to verify everybody's settings. And qualifying will start like immediately afterwards. So just bear with me here for a moment, chat. I hope everybody's having a great day. I mean, it's Wednesday. What's better on a midweek evening or mid-late week morning, depending where it is you guys are viewing from today, than a race. And I won. That's almost at night, so this should be a lot of fun to watch, actually. Alright, I think we got everybody ticked in now. There we go. Alright. We're just checking one more time here, ladies and gentlemen. It takes just a second to go through this to make sure all those numbers are what they're supposed to be. And yes, you guys are good. So Juan has made a car switch this round, so I think he just got the settings a little bit confused. And we're good to go here, I think, chat. So let us get this kicked off here. Alright guys, they just got the word to fire up qualifying here, so we will be firing up qualifying right now. GG's everyone, have fun. Thank you much, love. Joe coming in with that like and that share. Oscar coming in with the like as well. Mesa coming in with the like as well. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day today. And we're getting underway here, you guys, so let's get to the action, shall we? So we are at a 15-minute qualifier tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So we have to make sure that we get a screenshot of the qualifying results before we lose them tonight, just because the guy that normally takes care of that for me is actually hosting a lobby tonight. So if we do have a red flag situation, he is going to need to know the lineup. So the drivers are just sorting themselves out here for qualifying. Obviously the drivers want to try and leave a little bit of room between each other so they can have just space, so they can have space to run their lap, right? You can see Tattooed Freaks just kind of laying back a little bit. So let's go through our field here real quick while we're on our out lap here. We got Jake here in first place. Jake is hungry for that win. We've got Pie Show, who's done really well so far in the series. He's going to be hungry for a podium tonight as well. Oh, he changed up the livery a little bit there. I see. I like it. And we got Arctic Wolf here as well. Still rocking that Ferrari. We've got Formula One. He's off to the car switch tonight. He's going with the Lamborghini, so he will sacrifice one championship point to drive that car for the race tonight. We have Spec A's in the Ferrari as well, so that will be a car change for Spec 1 as well. And then we have Tattooed Freak. I missed. My bad. We have Tattooed Freak is still in there. Ferrari Badass is also still in the Ferrari. He's been in the Ferrari all series long. We have Egon in the McLaren. We've got Magic Man back in that Ferrari. Looking great, boys. Those Ferraris looking great. We have Nolander in his Ferrari as well. We've got Vegas in that Ferrari there as well. Digging the livery, my guy. Looking good, looking good. Cartier West still rocking that McLaren. And Mr. Kilt Racer in his McLaren here as well. That one's that shiny one. We like that. That looks good. Ghost Viper Gaming logo zipped in the house. Some good old kilty skulls on there. Looking good. I feel like we missed somebody. And we got Steele Reeves here. Changing up his livery on that Ferrari. We also got Dubs here, who has also made a car change for this race as well, I believe. So we had looking like 4 drivers opting to change their cars for this particular race. So seeing some of the McLaren drivers opting to go over to Ferrari, and I believe it was one of the McLaren drivers opting to go Lamborghini. So I believe he's the only Lamborghini in the field here this evening as well. So Alsace Village is a lengthy racetrack. It's gonna take, it takes a little while to get around here. It's a 2-minute lap, a little over 2 minutes when these guys are really cooking. So we're just gonna stick with Jake here, as he's gonna be the first one to come across the line, as we are just kind of getting to the final section of the racetrack here. Gonna come around a little bit of a left-hander and then a really quick right hairpin. And then that's going to lead to a left-hand uphill corner, which leads to a downhill chicane coming to the start-finish line. By far, probably the hardest part of the racetrack is this sector right here. You can make up a lot of time, or you can lose a lot of time really quickly here. And it is nighttime, so the track condition is going to be cool this evening. So that is going to play a little bit of a factor on tire grip on track here as well. So nice exit there from Jake. Took a really great line through there. So Jake sitting on pole here as he comes across the line. We have Pie Show just behind him here. Jumping into those pits. Same thing with Arctic. Oh, and look at all these changing positions here. Alright, hold on. Let's let all this sort out. So we got Jake in 1, we got Vegas. Cartier coming in P1 there as he comes across the line. We've seen Cartier was just sitting in the back of the pack there. So Cartier coming across in pole after his first hot lap with 1.7 seconds on Jake's lap time there. So Cartier West coming out flying tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And Cartier West says he's winning these races here. That's it. He's done playing now. So again, you know, Spec 1 with just a big target on his back early on in the series, as Spec 1 has won round 1 and round 2 so far in the series. So absolutely no question of a doubt, he has the target on his back right now. Every driver wants to beat Spec 1 on track right now. And Vegas Paul looking very good in that Ferrari here tonight. Steele Reeves doing very well there as well in his Ferrari. Nolander sitting up in 5th here. Kilt sitting in 6th. Love seeing Kilt on track. We have Dubs too. Love seeing Dubs on here, giving her everything he's got all the time. He's doing a really great job. Controller driver, ladies and gentlemen. Pie Show sitting in 8th. Spec in 9th. Badass in 10th. Egon in 11th. We have Arctic in 12th. We've got Tattooed in 13th. We've got Magic Man in 14th. And we've got Formula One sitting in 15th. Gorgeous Lamborghini. Alright, so Cartier West. Just an absolutely blazing fast lap time. Jake going in for a fresh set of rubber.